Hi guys, welcome back to this episode of the Upkeep. As you'll notice that I'm not on the screen because I'm acting like a teacher or a parent looking down at two players and understanding what they just did. So who am I joined by?
Nilbog, I'm the Hobgoblin and the comedy of the Wednesday group.
Yeah.
My name's Arthur, I play Gale, the human druid.
Okay. So, tonight was a session.
Yes.
Definitely
Yes,
was.
it was.
Okay, so let's start with the very beginning of it. You had a one-on-one time with Lucas, the second in charge of the five. How was that?
He can't drink. Yeah, it was alright as right as it can be talking to an NPC.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Nothing better than a couple of drinks in a tavern. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been better if there was a bar fight, but opportunity didn't arise. It almost did.
You missed kicking his shins.
Yeah. We tried.
So, he let you guys know of a little bit of information about Kathana. What do you think that is?
Now she's sneaky.
Yeah.
And she's got some sort of reputation to her.
Yeah.
That she hasn't told the group, something to do with maybe her backstory, which she refuses to say anything about.
I wouldn't say she didn't tell us something. I think she's not telling us the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of on the same wavelength as that. I haven't mentioned much about my backstory.
Yeah, no.
So
you haven't, no.
Yeah, I will have to work on that.
Yeah, you will.
The opportunity will arise and I'll remember it.
I will ask you again at one point.
I know you will. Just let me know when you do.
No, it's got to be out of the blue.
Okay. So, you choked a hissy fit, Neilbog, before you left the tavern. Why was that?
I really wanted a bar stool. I don't know. I just... I don't know why. I didn't want to get kicked out. I kind of... In my head, I really wanted a bar fight to start. And then it just didn't kick off. I missed kicking Lucas in the shin. I hit him a couple of times, but it didn't really go anywhere. I really wanted to punch the tavern owner, but yeah, sometimes a line can be crossed, so we didn't want to cross that line. So the next best thing was to steal a bar stool and hopefully someone will jump in and do something. That never happened.
Yeah, instead you grabbed two of them and chucked them at the ground and then stormed out without closing the door.
Yeah, that was a bit of comedic effect.
Okay. Now, you were... Seems like someone attempted to kill you tonight.
Yes.
What do you think that's about?
Absolutely no clue. I showed up. Oh, it could be the Knoll. The Knoll could have hired some people.
Do they even speak like English?
I'm assuming they speak something like Undercommon or something like that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if they were to approach someone, I think they'd get attacked.
Unless they're in coats.
Maybe same clan or same something.
Well, where else would they have gotten a catapult?
Well, in all fairness, he didn't put very much of a fight up against the two of you.
No, he chose poorly.
Yeah. So, you guys beat the crap out of him. Absolutely slaughtered him.
While drunk.
I think the only...
Can't miss that part.
I think the only damage he actually did was against you, Neilbog.
Yes, I think it was like 5 or 7 points.
Yeah. I think in total it was about 16.
Yeah, so that was a bit of damage.
Yeah, it was a bit of damage. So, you cut his head off.
Also his arm.
Yeah.
Or partially.
Well, no, you sliced it into his arm.
Oh, okay, I thought it came
It
off.
wasn't cut off, no.
He was holding it.
Let's just say that it came off.
No.
Okay.
But then you went to throw him in the water, and you did bring up a very good point. So then I rolled with it. I rolled the tile, and it came up with that you did exactly what you had in your mind that you were doing, and that created all of this mess.
This all started from you missing the water.
Look, I'm not one of the smartest characters in the game of
Well, neither
in
am
the
I.
world of D&D. But yeah, sometimes. But you got to take in consideration being intoxicated. You never make the smartest decisions. So doing it that way made more sense at the time being drunk and not a smart character.
Yeah.
And it's just really funny.
So, you two drunkenly trying to come up with a solution for the problem.
Yep.
Instead of going to a guard and telling them that someone tried to assassinate you, so you retaliated. And instead of showing the wounds, you instead lured him there and proceeded to lie, saying that he fell.
We didn't lie.
Building
To be
without-
fair, we didn't lie. He fell off the building. It may have been just from my thorn whip, but he did fall off the building.
He was
We-
pulled off.
Yeah, we didn't technically. We didn't technically lie, but we didn't tell him the whole truth. But what does he know?
We told him the bits that were convenient to us.
So, he started to believe you at first.
Then he decided to be stupid and
And
not.
then you guys, he even came up with a solution for you. But then you kept talking.
Again,
And-
drunk.
Again, yeah, it's a drunk.
I'm quite curious about the other name you threw out for Lucas, which was Dion. Where did that name come from?
So, this wasn't the being drunk part. This was me not remembering Lucas's name until after I said Dion, and I was like, no, it's like Luke or something, and then he said Lucas,
It's
and
Lucas.
I was like, and then I couldn't be like, yeah, that was his name, but couldn't really play it off, so I just kind of went with it.
Well, he didn't know the name, but because you two were throwing two different names around, he believed that you were lying.
Wow, he believed wrong. Now he's dead.
Then
bad
he
way to start your
attempted to arrest you. So instead of being compliant, you killed him.
Fucking murdered him.
So, speaking of that incident, I don't know how it started.
Too drunk to remember.
Yeah, look, I don't really want to get locked up, and he was being aggressive, and you should know there's a hobgoblin in front of you. Just don't be aggressive.
How did he not believe two drunken idiots when we tell him that he fell off a roof and died?
Maybe it was because of the fact of the head missing and
I
the
don't know what
sword.
you're on about, right?
Yeah.
You killed him.
Yeah.
Did you both just forget non-lethal wasn't safe?
No.
So this goes back to
I mean-
being drunk.
You're in for a yard, you're in for the haul, right? Like, you murder a guy, you gotta murder a second.
He did say a murderer will be dying, and he almost became a murderer, but he got murdered instead by something we
Yes,
don't
he
know.
got the one slice at you, and then you both proceeded to annihilate him within each of your turns.
In my defense, I did give him some warning.
You're gonna die.
It was maybe like 600th of a second of a warning.
Before you made your other attack.
Yeah. He didn't run, so I kind of just hit him again.
I mean, like, even if he did run, we're both gonna slap at him anyway.
Honestly, to be honest, it's probably better. He's better off that way. Like, if he can't protect from like two drunk idiots, how's he going to defend? You know, like if something comes through the front gate.
None of y'all
like
can
if a
see
wild
his face,
chicken.
but we're looking at his face, and he's
They're better off without him. They are now.
So
I see there's a guard
instead of
position
dumping
opening up.
both the bodies in the water and attempting to clean up the mess on Power Washing Simulator D&D, you instead drunkenly made it look like a crime scene.
Yeah.
And then cleaned up the trail
Yeah.
that would lead to thinking the bodies got dragged.
Yeah.
In your minds, how does it look like they both died at the same time?
Look,
Well,
I was.
Well,
okay.
the way I see it, he got slashed in the guts, right? He's bleeding, but he's like, I must defend the city. And then got a nat 20 and slapped off this guy's head.
And your defense?
Again, two drunken idiots. Sounded like a good idea at the time. So, because if we make it look like a crime scene and we get help, it kind of fades away from us. That we had an alibi. We were drinking. We had Lucas there, and the bartender guy kicked us out.
Lucas disappeared.
We weren't really angry. I don't know I think we can go interrogate the bar guy. Maybe get a third kill. In the
What do
mix.
you know about the murder?
And then we could open up the tavern and sell some good berries and good products.
Good drinks.
Good soup.
nothing's being said at the moment.
Thank you for your time. If you wish to plug yourself or say anything, go for it.
You can catch me on Twitch at m_blazer, which link will be somewhere around me, somewhere floating in the air. And yeah, he don't really stream or anything.
Nah.
He will be joining me in some streams of Fridays.
Will I?
Or Saturdays, sorry. I said sometimes. Shut up.
Hi, I'm Blake Ignatius. I'm the Dungeon Master for D&D Down Under on the channel ReadySetRoll. And I want to bring up a fact about the world of Dungeons & Dragons. The guards, they try their best. And some nights they get the graveyard shift, where they have to look after drunken idiots or raids. Some nights they run into the worst, the chaotic. And if you want to help awareness of this, go to m_blazer on Saturday nights and donate there. Help the cause. Protect our guards. Thank you.
The ducks are coming.